Alright, so it is currently Sunday night, and I feel like getting started on the Pinafore with the circular skirt. Last week, I posted a video of me making a Pinafore with a rectangular skirt that you gather to the waistband. So this time, I'm going to do a circular one, which I personally think is a little bit more flattering on my body. So I'm going to get started on spreading my fabric out and mark out the circle skirt. Alright, so the width of this fabric is 21.5 inches, so that's the longest I can make the skirt into a circle skirt this way. But anyways, so from this corner, I have this fabric. It comes folded in half, and then I fold it in half again to create the center point, and I will measure 21.5 inches at the various points from that one point, and that will create a circle skirt. And then I'll be cutting out another circle from the center, which will fit to my waist. So that's how I'm making the circle skirt. And if I want this skirt to end up being a little bit longer, I might add a ruffle to the bottom, but we'll see. So I am really liking the idea of having a ruffle on the bottom of the circular skirt, so it would look kind of like, that would be the waistband. We do the circle skirt, and then at the bottom of that, we would have like the you get it, a ruffle. And then maybe even like, there's straps up here, but maybe even like a little ruffle over here. I don't know if that's going too far. Maybe even maybe we should just go in with ruffles, because the circular skirt is actually not taking up as much material as the gathered skirt did, and it might have to go a little bit short because part of the fabric measurement went into like the white on the edge. So, it might just be hemmed, and then we add a ruffle on the bottom, and I think it would be really adorable. Or do I need to get white ruffled lace? This is something to think about. We're going to see where this project takes us. I don't always plan a whole lot beforehand, but then I get ideas, and I'm having ideas. Maybe we will make this into a lovely red and white plaid, candy cane-esque colored, I guess, Pinafore. Yeah, I don't know, let's see. I do want to try to go out to Joann's this week because I have a Christmas project planned, and I am so excited about it. I ordered the fabric yesterday, which is 40 yards of green tulle. I am going to make a Christmas tree skirt, a floor length Christmas tree skirt where it's like tiers of green tulle, and then I'm gonna like either sew or glue on like fluff balls, like different colors, different sizes as ornaments. And I'm gonna use lights because I had bought a box of what are they, fairy lights that are battery powered before, and like, who knew that they would come so in handy for a project that I've got in my mind now. But I want that to come out just before Christmas, and I am really excited about that project. But the fabric will arrive hopefully between the 11th and the 18th, preferably closer to the 11th. Anyways, that's something that's coming that I'm excited about. So I unfolded it, and I also had cut out a circle section where the waist goes, and then I cut down this edge, so this will be for the back opening. I do need to make the waist part a little bit bigger. I just kind of cut out a round diameter to start off with, and I'll make the waistband now. So I'll cut out that and make a waistband, and I will need to cut this out until it fits the waistband. Okay, so I have the waistband folded and clipped into place, and I'm going to take this into bed with me and sew it by hand. And then after that, I can attach the circular skirt to it and work on that. So I'm probably going to put on a YouTube video or something and work on sewing this, and I'm just going to do it by hand in bed. Alright, so it is Monday, and I finished the waistband. So the waistband is my waist measurement plus a little bit extra so that there's overlapping for buttons to close. So now I'm going to try to pry the skirt from under Ronnie, and then I can work on it. Ronnie, baby. You got my skirt. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't make it to be your bed though. Can you get off? Ronnie. I got a pile of fabric right here that you could lay on instead. Want this? Nope, I'm good. Okay, I have made progress. I have clipped and pinned the waistband to the circle skirt, and now I'm going to be top stitching the waistband on to attach it to the skirt, just like I did with the gathered one. This skirt is quite short. It's kind of like a mini skirt length at this point, I think. So I am going to add a ruffle on the bottom to add length. Plus, it'll be really cute to have a ruffle on the bottom. So that's where we are with this. I'm going to go ahead and get my sewing machine turned on and start sewing. Alright, so the main part of the skirt is basically done now. I need to look through my buttons and see if there's anything that I want to use for the skirt. I kind of want white buttons. I think that would show up and be really cute on it. But we'll see what I find in my buttons. I don't know if I have any big ones that are white, which is kind of what I'm thinking I want for it. But it is very short. It goes above my knees. And I want it a little bit longer than that, so I will be making a ruffle to go along the bottom. And yeah, so I think I'm going to look through my buttons, see if there's anything I can use. If not, I may need to go to a craft store. Part of the skirt is done. I did the back. All I need to do is do buttons, but I looked through my buttons and I don't see any large white ones, so I'm gonna have to probably buy some since there wasn't any in my stash. I've cut out 4 strips to use as a ruffle along the bottom of the skirt to lengthen it and also make it look cute. I don't know if 4 strips is enough, but I can always cut more if I do need to. So I'm going to be folding in the edges and sewing those down like this on each strip, and we'll see if that's enough. Okay, so I didn't feel like actually doing gathers because I know my next project there's going to be so much gathering that I'm probably never going to want to gather something ever again. So I just did tiny little pleats, alternating the direction that they go in. So it's more of a pleat than a gather, but I've already made a gathered skirt, so I might as well do something different for this pinafore. The last one I did gathering, so I'll do different things with this one. It's already made with a circle skirt, and then we're going to do pleating for the ruffle at the bottom. And yeah, that's what this looks like so far. I ran out of my clips. Oh wait, no, I have 2 more. I can make 2 more little pleats. So I'll make those, and then I'll sew all of these in place, and then I'll continue after those gathers are sewn so that I can use the clips again for the rest of the circumference of the circle skirt. I don't think I filmed this last night, but I basically finished the skirt. I just need to hem the bottom of the ruffle, but it is so cute. It looks kind of like a square dancing skirt, and I'm here for that. It's so cute. So right now I'm going to work on making the bib front for the pinafore part, and so I'll get that out of the way. I'm hoping of maybe attempting to go to Joann's tomorrow so I can get some white buttons, and then that would be the closure in the back. But yeah, we're nearly finished. I'm gonna get started on the front. Right, so for this pinafore, I wanted the bib front to be just slightly wider than the last one that I made. So I cut this one 11 inches by 10 inches. So that's the one difference that I made for the bib front so far. And right now I'm just going to place these right sides together, sew them together, and then turn it right side out. Alright, just to illustrate that I do make mistakes along the way sometimes, I thought I had placed the right side to the right side for the bib front of the pinafore, but I did not. I had put right side to wrong side, resulting in this, and now I am pulling the stitches out. So I'm redoing that. So now right sides are facing right sides, and I am nearly out of red thread. I don't know if I have any more, so I might need to switch colors. Okay, well, the thread ran out when I was in the middle of this, so I'm gonna find more thread. Alrighty. And a little tip, if you don't already know this, always cut the corners before you turn something right side out because it can help the corners be more sharp, and it ends up looking better. Alright, so the bib front is complete now. This is where I stitched along the line to make sure the little opening for turning it right side out is closed up. This won't be seen because I'm going to be having this slightly under the edge of the waistband when I attach it. But I have the bib front, I have the skirt assembled. I just need to hem the ruffle, and I'm going to cut out the fabric for the straps, and I'm still playing with the idea of making a ruffle that goes all the way around the front. Maybe, maybe not, maybe. So we now have a skirt. I have the straps done. I have the bib front done. Now I'm going to cut out a strip of fabric and make a ruffle that goes around here because I think it would be cute. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. Okay, I did it. There are ruffles all around the bib front of the apron. So now I just need to sew this onto the skirt, and then I'll attach the straps to the top of here and then to the skirt, and I will almost be done with this. Alright, just showing this real quick. I have the bib front pinned onto the waistband, and just like the previous pinafore that I made, I'll be top stitching the waistband onto the pinafore, so it just covers that bottom lip of it and it'll be attached. And then I'll be sewing the straps on, and then basically this will be finished and I'll just need to get buttons. So this is what it looks like now.